2017. 2017 was an awesome year. As every other year, I strived to achieve my resolutions from last year, and to some extent I managed to do it. That's why I'm confident that this was my most productive year. Looking back to what I have done, I have to say I'm a little proud of myself. Not only I have made major progress at my everlasting ambition, a 3D game engine, but I made a handful of projects from which I've learned a lot of invaluable lessons, such as how to be more organized. Now on to reviewing some stuff that I did in 2017. One of the biggest projects I have done up until now is Stacked, a programming language. My main points of inspiration were stacks, assembly language, and optimization at cache level. Another reason for which I made this programming language is the fact that I wanted to make trivial problems harder to solve by allowing the use of only one tool, stacks. Although I could now say that this was a way of showing how important it is to choose the right tools, when I started I didn't think of this, I only wanted to make something challenging. The most massive project I have been working on is my game engine. Nothing much to say about it, only the fact that this is my third attempt at trying to make this, and this time I'm trying to be super organized. Although at the current attempt I haven't reached the number of commits Stacked has, it still is the most ambitious project that I'm looking forward to doing. To complement the creation of a game engine, I started making a Discord bot, while trying to apply knowledge I have learned from books about game developing, such as Game Coding Complete and game programming patterns. During this project I have stripped to make a solid core, at which it is easy to add functionality. Besides, I had this cool idea of giving the bot personalities, or more precisely different ways of responding. Along these quite ambitious projects, I have made some smaller ones, like the random maze generator, that also displayed the solution. Live Playlist was another project with a cool idea, although it remained a stub. I have played a little bit with the Udo I had while I was trying to make some kind of virtual camera that would show my character in the pose that the press key indicates. Of course, this would be helpful when streaming. Despite all of this, one of my best achievements still remains this channel, and especially the first video. Not only I knew almost nothing about how to animate and make effects, but making the first video public required a lot of courage from me. During this year, I learned a fair amount about animations, special effects, and this field in general. Of course, there is still a lot more to learn, but making these videos also taught me how to improve, analyze my past work, organize myself, and explain myself better. I could talk all day about what I have learned, but who am I, you might ask? I'm Alex, a 15 years old high school student with a huge interest in game development, programming, computers, and physics. As for the reasons I'm interested in this, it all started a few years ago when I discovered programming, and a little bit later, TurboGrafx library. From there, I got hyped for game programming and I started to learn more. Since physics describes how the world works, and games are simulations of real world, well, some games are, that's for sure, while others have different scopes, I naturally started being interested in physics. Now it's about time to tell goodbye to 2017 and welcome 2018. For 2018, I want to be as productive as the last year, if not more, although I don't know what projects I want to make next. The least ambiguous resolutions I have are continuing working on my game engine and getting it to usable state, as well as continuing working on videos for this channel. I have a lot of plans regarding this channel and future videos, and as a bonus, when the summer break begins, I want to upload at least once at 2 weeks, if not weekly. If you are curious about how far I can go with this channel, be sure to subscribe. I certainly am curious. If you want to be kept updated about projects I'm working on, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord server, because I'm posting updates there, and follow me on GitHub, apparently that's a thing. On a final note, have a happy new year. May the force of the code be with you on the way of fulfilling your hopes and dreams for this new year.